This is group 10 and our project title is PLC based automated food delivery system. So now I will run a HMI and a SF sequential function chart side by side so that we can observe the process the whole time. So this is the first page of our HMI, and there is a title that welcome the customer and the user, and there's a current time and a counter that will display the number of order for that particular day, and there is also the member of the restaurant. So now let us proceed. Okay, this is the food ordering page, and there are two information that we need to get from the user or the customer. Number one is the type of food A or food B, and number two is the number of your dining table. So let's say I want to choose food B, and now I'm sitting on table 2, and then I click on the OK. What happens if I don't click on this tick and I straight away proceed to the next page? You will see that the process of preparing food is not being executed. So what we have to do is we have to click the tick button here. So now we have already preparing the food, and just now we have selected food B and table 2 as our choice. So what happened if we prepared food A and put on the sensor area? There is no response on this system, so we have to prepare the correct food and place it in the correct place. And now after 3 seconds, this cylinder will be energized and extend. So upon extending and retracting, the conveyor belt is now moving, and as the food move away from the kitchen to the customer dining table, this sensor will be deactivated, and there is each sensor placed on each dining table. So when the food approach table 1, this table 1 sensor being activated, and the conveyor belt is still moving. So the food will pass through table 1 and reach table 2. And at this point, the conveyor belt is stopped, and after 3 seconds, this cylinder will extend to push the food out of the conveyor belt to the customer table. And now notice that the delivery status there, the food is being received. And now we also have to click on this tick button. What happens if we don't click on this and we straight away proceed to the next page? The HMI will not allow to do so, so we have to click on the tick button. And notice that now we have already reached to the end of the sequential sequential process. So when we click this, we are actually turning on this transition so that the process can go all over again. And now this next button is available. And lastly, this is the page that displays the thank you message to the user for using the service here. So let's go back to the main menu and see what changes. And here we notice that the counter number has already incremented by 1. So now let's try again with different kind of food. Let's say I want to pick food B and table 1. And now I know that I misclicked on the table number, and now I'm sitting on table 3. So we have to reset a choice and select again. Now I've changed my mind to select food A and table 3. We have to click on OK. Next page. So we have selected food A and table 3, So food A is now being prepared and placed on position. After 3 seconds, this cylinder will extend. And then upon extending and retracting, this conveyor belt start to move, and the food A will start to leave the kitchen and approach to the customer table. Table 1 sensor will sense and go past table 1, and then table 2 will be activated, and then the sensor will be activated because the food is still moving until you reach table 3. And from here, the conveyor belt is stopped moving and the cylinder will extend after 3 seconds. So after this sensor will now be deactivated, and now the food is being received. You have to click OK, next, and now this order is incremented again. And what happens if the user only go through the page and not physically actually order the food? So let's see what happened. The counter number will still remain at 2 until when the customer is really ordered the food and select their table number. And lastly, in order to reset this counter number, we just have to click on this reset button, and now the count in the counter has already been reset. So now let's try for the last order. Now we select food A, table 1, confirm, next. We can also keep track on this process in the SFC. So food A is being selected. After 3 seconds, cylinder A will extend and retract. Your conveyor belt is now moving and deliver the food from kitchen to table 1 first, and now the conveyor belt is stopped. After 3 seconds, the cylinder extend, and before this cylinder is fully retracted and being detected by this 1B1 magnetic read switch, this process is considered in delivery. Until when this cylinder is fully retracted and being invoke this 1B1 sensor, then only the food delivery status will change to received. Okay, next. So this is our HMI simulation demo. Thank you. From Group 10.